Hey guys, welcome back to another way to late night chat with Vincent, by which I mean 10:30, which I still wish I was asleep right now, but I remembered that I wanted to make this video, and because it's late, and because I'm making this video, you know exactly what that means. That means it is not going to be edited, and on top of that, it means if you are going to have a problem with me talking about God, well, just go on and get up. Thank you very much. Today we're talking about something that's pretty important to me because it's an issue in my life that I've been trying to address recently, but I've been having trouble addressing it, so I thought I'd share with you guys. Um, Today we're going to talk a little bit about life, a little bit about God, a little bit about social media, and a little bit about hypocrisy because guys, I am effectively the world's biggest hypocrite. I am absolutely Oh, just hit my mic. Sorry about that. I am absolutely the worst when it comes to hypocrisy. I mean, not the worst, but I'm pretty bad. I preach a lot more things than I actually practice, which is shame on me. Believe me, I'm aware. But social media is one area where I've been trying to tackle my hypocrisy recently, just because I'm I'm trying to figure out where I stand on the subject. So for a while, I was like, oh yeah, social media is amazing. I absolutely love it. And then recently, I've been more like, oh, social media is just a very cynical approach of social media is just a place where people seek validation from people they don't know and base their worth on the number of followers they have or the number of likes they have. And to a certain degree, that's true. But I'm what I'm trying to do here today is to present the way I see things so I can form maybe a better, less, completely cynical opinion of social media because the way I use social media is partially for that validation. Everyone likes seeing a high number of likes, a high number of followers. So I have been using it for that validation, but another reason that I've been using it is to get my point across, to spread my voice. And that's the part that's been concerning me a little bit lately because yeah, I've been making these types of videos. Yeah, I've been doing the Friday night live streams, but I know I'm supposed to use my voice to talk to people. I just don't know what I'm supposed to say yet. And that's a little bit confusing. So, thinking about this whole social media idea, if I've been using it for validation, then yeah, I'm a hypocrite, but when does that become unhealthy? What is the difference between using social media as an amazing tool that allows people to share their lives, gives people something to do when they're bored for a couple of minutes, and allows people to connect across the world, and being something where people are being cyberbullied, where people are relying on the validation of people that they barely know or don't know to, make them feel better about themselves. There's no parable for this one today because I didn't have time to think about it, but um I had I had a religious education teacher once tell me that nobody can tell you that you're worthless because they haven't given you your worth. God has. And recently I've been thinking about the idea of God's plan because God's plan was something I used to preach all the time. It made perfect sense to me. God has got a plan for everyone, but in reality I don't think that's accurate. In reality, I think God gives us worth. He gives us the competence or he gives us the ability to have a purpose. I don't think he gives us that purpose. I think he gives us the worth to have a purpose, shows that we're worthy of a purpose, but he doesn't actually give us that purpose. I don't think he necessarily actually has that plan. So that's something I've been thinking about lately. But I did, like I said, had someone tell me that no one can tell you you're worthless because they didn't give you your worth. God did. So when what is the difference between seeking validation from others and wanting to share your life? Well, I think the difference comes, as all things do, somewhere in the middle where you're doing it in moderation. I think almost 100% of things should be done in moderation because you would be surprised how quickly you become an addict to certain things. I believe me, I am an easy addict. You would be incredibly surprised. But I think pretty much anything done in moderation is okay, assuming your doctor agrees with me. But I think social media in moderation is actually really healthy because, well, you're getting to see other people's life experiences and you're getting to share your life. But to a certain degree, you're also seeking that validation, which keeps you humble. It keeps you setting goals. Like, okay, me on Instagram, that keeps me, or me posting on YouTube, me posting on Instagram, that keeps me setting goals. I want to get more physically attractive and more physically fit for my pictures. I want to, get funnier for you guys, for my Instagram followers. I want to get better at piano, so maybe I can start doing piano covers. It keeps me humble and it keeps me setting goals. And that I think is completely healthy. But when it comes to the point where I'm sad because, I have less followers than so and so, or my picture got less likes than whoever, I think that's when it's unhealthy. Social media is supposed to be a tool used for fun, used to share your life with people who, are bored and just scrolling through Instagram, or, maybe really miss you and want to see what you're up to. Social media is not meant to be somewhere where we seek validation from others. It's meant to be somewhere where we can talk to each other. It's meant to be somewhere we can share our lives, not unlike this channel. And I think that is how it's meant to be used. Not being concerned about how your pictures look, not being, or overly concerned, I should say, about how your pictures look, not being overly concerned about how many followers you have or how many likes you get, but about using it properly, about having fun. I mean, this YouTube channel, I stopped editing videos because it was driving me nuts and nobody cared. Like, um, the only things I enjoy editing at this point are Onion Boy and a project that I'm working on that I can't tell you guys about. But I think I'm gonna start trying to post once a month on all of my social medias. So Snapchat, Instagram, you guys. I'll probably post here a little bit more often than once a month, just because I kind of do these. I have the live streams every Friday. We There will not be one this Friday, unless it's a pre-recorded one where I'm just interacting with you guys in the comments on the car ride to my vacation, because I'm going on vacation for my birthday. But yeah, so there's not going to be an actual live stream on Friday, but I have my live streams on Fridays, and I of course make one of these videos, just kind of whenever they pop into my mind. But I think doing social media in moderation and just understanding that it doesn't matter how many followers you have, it doesn't matter how many likes you get on a picture. What matters is that you're enjoying it. What matters is that you're not comparing yourself to others. You're comparing yourself to your past self to see how you've improved. There was a quote, I think it was in the band room at when we were still in school, and I really liked it actually, because I felt like I wasn't following it. The quote is, winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners. And at that time, I was still playing cello, and it drove me nuts because I wasn't the best cello player. I wasn't even a good cello player, and that drove me nuts. I didn't just focus on getting better. I focused on how much better everyone else was than me. Um, so when I stopped playing cello and started playing piano, and stopped focusing on being the best piano player right now, but just learning, piano, my life became a lot easier. And I think on social media that's true too. And in life in general that's true too. You know, instead of focusing on, oh, why are they so much more ripped than me, or oh, why are they so much thinner than me, Focus on, okay, I want to be, a pound lighter. This is what I'm going to do to get there. Focus on, okay, I think I look a little bit wimpy. This is what I'm going to do to build myself up. Don't focus on the fact that, don't constantly compare yourself to others, because you're going to constantly feel bad about yourself. And nobody wants that. God doesn't want it. Your parents don't want it. Your friends don't want it. Your guardians don't want it. I don't want it. Um, Rather, compare yourself to your past self to see where you want to be, and how you've improved. So this video is getting a little bit long, so I'm going to end this video the same way that I end every other video, by saying that Christ is alive, and he wants you to be too. Christ, okay. I know I say this at the end of the video, but I want you to think about it for a second. Just really think about the statement, Christ is alive. That's insane. That's amazing. Christ, our God, who loved each and every one of us individually so much that he died on the cross for us, that he became man, felt pain, felt struggle for us. He is alive. Alive. He's alive. He's well. And you know what's even more amazing? I was trying to find a way to say, like, awesomer without sounding as dumb. He wants you to be too. How insane is that? How insane is that? God is alive, and he wants you to live too. Just think about that. That's amazing. He wants you to live your life to the fullest. He wants you to figure out what you want to do, what you have to do for your loved ones, for the people that love you. What do you need to do right here, right now, to make the change? To be the guy that they need you to be the girl that they need you to be. I use guy loosely, but guy, girl, whatever, I don't care. To be the person that they need you to be, that your country needs you to be, that your religion needs you to be. What do you need to do? As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. I love responding to your guys' comments as long as they're there. I know I don't always respond, but I only kind of respond to comments that pose questions, or I do look at all the comments, just for the record. I only kind of respond to comments that pose questions, or I I'll heart them sometimes. I'm really bad about that. I'm gonna try to be better about that. That's the change I need to make. But yeah. Until the next time, because it's late again. That is a good night, a goodbye, and God bless y'all.